hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your reading back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So this is going to be your love general messages. The format is going to be you versus them. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and advice by the end of the session, all right? Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the rules might get reversed or may or may not resonate with you at all. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link on the description box below for a personal reading with me. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, okay? So let's do it, Leo. Okay, so Leo, you might be sitting with a Virgo here or an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or you might be sitting with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You might be sitting with a Gemini or Virgo. You might be sitting with a Pisces or a Cancer, or you might be sitting with a Capricorn. That's as far as I can see right now, right? But the persons in which we're going to be talking about today, you know, this person really is in a deep need of them having their space to think, because when it comes to these connections, it's like they do want to be putting in the work in regards to these connections, but they're quite unsure. So if I were to be pursuing this, or if I were to be approaching Leo, what would be the guarantee that this one is going to be the one? This is when, you know, I would be having like a smooth sailing type of a relationship with Leo. Okay, with the Nine of Wands here is a wounded warrior, and with the Knight of Swords attached to it, I would say that this person is kind of like quite intimidated or quite afraid to approach you because they're afraid of what the consequences might be or how you guys are going to be reacting to them. Okay. And this, for some of you too, it could also be that there's an issue here that they haven't been spoken to you about simply because they're afraid of how you guys are going to be reacting in regards to this issue. So your challenge, Leo, Four of Cups and also the King of Wands, your challenge has a lot to do with... Now, I do feel that for within these connections, you feel that this person is very hard to impress. What is it that I can do in order to make this person be more emotionally open up towards me or more emotionally vulnerable towards me? Okay, because you've done always, right? Like, you know, you guys are fire signs similar to me. I'm a Sagittarius. When we're in it for someone, like we would want to be throwing ourselves at it, and we would just doing actions after actions after actions after actions. But the thing is that your actions here, it's like this person doesn't really appreciate that. It's just difficult to see, do you even love me? Do you even appreciate what I'm doing? Are you even grateful for what I'm doing for you? You know, so your challenges has a lot to do with that. And I do feel that for some reason, Leo, with them, you know, being unappreciative of yours, kind of like took a toll on your self-esteem too, because the King of Wands is our card, right? Like it's a fire signs card. It's making you kind of like doubt yourself, like why can't you love me the way that I want you to love me? Is there something wrong with me? And that could actually, you know, take a dominant effect towards your life in general. So that's your challenge here, Leo. Now, I do see that this person in the past, you know, this person is quite wishy-washy with their energy. One minute they'd be like, holy shit, Leo, I love you so much. I really want to be making this work. I really want to be working with these connections and everything like that. But then they start to overthink. But they'd be like, okay, do I really love Leo or do I not really love Leo? Can I really trust Leo or can I not trust Leo? It's like every time they got onto emotions, they would acknowledge it for 1 minute, and then after that comes their overthinking part about them being afraid what it's like to open up or be, you know, emotionally available towards you. And you, it's like for you, it's like, what the hell is going on here? What is it about this? You know, I just need one final push. I just need one final answer. So what's the answer to all of this? So that's you in the past. Let's see in the now and also in the future from both parties. This. Leo, Leo, Leo. Honestly, I don't know. Because in the now, your energy is very good. I mean, like you have the Ace of Wands. It means that you are braving yourself up to trust. You're braving yourself up to be yourself again. Open communications, doing something that is impulsive, doing something that is fun. You might want to travel to this person's or whatnot. But what's interesting for me, okay, is that why is it that every time this person starts to show a little bit of a sign of inconsistencies or a little bit of a signs of being unreliable and untrustworthy is a moment where you felt that, you know what, like I need to work on this. It's like you need to be the one that fixes things. You need to be the one that convinces them. You can actually trust me, you know. Love me, trust me, give me. That's not a shade, you know, like I don't think that a tarot reading should just be about you predicting your futures, whatever that may be. I think tarot reading has also a lot to do with us reflecting on what we're doing and the patterns that makes us do a certain type of thing. So this is what I'm seeing. Now, let's see what's going on in the now. This wishy-washiness though, this start and stops type of situation. Let's see. Leo. It's giving me a headache. I didn't get a headache before. But anyway. What are you trying to prove here? I remember I kind of like quite remember your last reading. It was about you needing to question yourself. What is it that you want? Right? And why do you need that? So I want you to ask yourself again, what is it that you want and why do you need that? Why is it really important for you to be seen as this person, as, you know, as I was saying earlier, love me, trust me, I'm the best. You know, I'm going to love you like you'd never been loved before. Why is it so important to be that way? I have a 9-year-old daughter. I always told her, like, if you can be kind to everyone, but if someone is unkind to you, you don't have to chase them. You could eliminate them. So, yeah, so from this person's side, King of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Hangman, a 5 of Swords, and also the 4 of Swords. Like, I just feel that this person doesn't really like to be in a stuck position. You're dealing with somebody who doesn't want to see things in a different perspective, not even your perspective. Okay, this person certainly doesn't want to. Like, whatever explanations you have, they don't want to be seen from your own perspective. Now, they're going to come to you. And I feel that you're going to receive that message about them. You know, I want to have so they have a standards in relationship. I don't know. This is what I'm getting. So my standard, if I were to be having a relationship in which I believe it could expand, it's going to be like this, this, this. You're going to be receiving this type of communication with them. Okay. So you're going to be receiving about like, this is what I want. This is what I want you to do. Blah, 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 blah. And it's going to come from a place of authority. Now you were strong in the past. You were like, hell no, I'm done with this. You know, this person hurt me. I'm going to be setting my boundaries. But the moment this person does that is the moment, like, this person is your weak spot. They're just that, right? And you're feeding right into it. It's like the moment this person is, I don't know how to explain this, but like, it's like that. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. It's a moment where you're going to be giving into the situations where you know it's going to hurt you. In the beginning, you're like the King of Swords. You're like, no. I'm not going to allow this person be trampling all over my boundaries like this. And then you said something to them, or you do something that kind of like really signal them that you don't like that behavior. And yet, when this person is being stubborn, you feed into that energy. You'd be like, okay, you know what? Like, fuck boundaries. Let me try to make this person appreciate me. So let's see the future, Leo. So you're going to get your full wish fulfillment in the end, but at what cost? So again, you are going to get your wish fulfillment at the end, but at what cost? At you silencing yourself? At you allowing someone to trample all over your boundaries? At what cost? Okay, so in the future, again, after all the fights, after all of agreements and everything like that, they are still being stubborn. This is what I want. This is how I do things. This is what I want you to do things. Well, it's going to shock you like a tower moment, because like, oh my God, like me enforcing my boundaries, me setting my boundaries, me telling this person about what I like and what I don't like is not working, and yet you have a weak spot for them. But I see you giving in towards these connections, and them being so pleased about themselves. They're going to be offering you the relationship that you want, you know, the high priestess status that you want, the commitment that you want, the agreement that you want. But again, you have your wish fulfillment, but yet it's driving you crazy, because there's a price to pay here. And then they have the Justice card in reverse, so it means that they're not really playing fair. Oh, okay. So I actually want to clarify what this Nine of Swords here first. Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and also the Tower card. It's like you're going to war with yourself. You just have to choose whether you choose you or you choose them, right? Okay, so let's see your advice here, Leo. It's like every time you try to kill that monsters in your head, every time you try to fight back, what happens was the Tower card. And I just don't feel that you guys in the future is like, I don't think I'm ready for another Tower moment. You love this person very much. They're your weak spot. So let's see your advice here, Leo. Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and also the Two of Swords. Keep in mind this is an after tarot deck, so it's different than a traditional Rider-Waite tarot. Alright? So I do see you really wanting to be compromising or reconciling with this person. Even though your heart really wants that, even though your mind would be like, no, I don't want that, Anisa. But when push comes to shove, I want you to remember this. Look at the Seven of Wands. Right? By the end of the day, you're the only person who knows yourself. Your values is not determined by someone's acceptance of you, but it's determined by you. You're as beautiful as how you look yourself in the mirror every day. You're as great as how you think you're great. It's not about the acceptance of other people. It's not about people loving you or anything like that. It's not about that. So, the advice here is about that. It's about pushing away opinions or pushing away people or pushing away things that doesn't align with what your values are. and keep on fighting for it. Like the 10 of Wands here in this deck of mine tells me that you've been tired. You've been carrying the weight of this relationship. You've been burdened by this relationship for quite a while. And you're the one that carrying the weight. You're the one who's, again, has to do all of the work, right? And now it's time for you guys to pick your battles. Pick your battles. What is the one that is of least resistance? What is the one that is really, really worth it? Okay? If you want to go ahead and do this Three of Pentacles stuff, you want to reconcile, you want to collaborate, whatever, go ahead and do it. But by the end of it, you know, because I know that your mind really is very, very wanting to be doing it, go ahead and do it. But don't let it be at the expense of you losing yourself in the process. All right? You don't have to choose between you and your relationship. You don't have to. You can meet in the middle. It's similar to when women, now this reading is for men and women, but like it's similar to when women or me, I'm being asked, do you want to be like a good housewife or do you want to be like a good in career? It's like, it's unfair. Why is it that I, as a woman, I have to choose? Why can't I be both of them? Now, it's the same similar situations with you. Why is it that you have to choose between you or them, or you or relationship? Why can't you have the two? Okay? It's about finding that silver linings to make this work. All right? So I think that is it for my reading for you, Leo. I hope that you guys find tons and tons of clarity you've been looking for. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.